Test, test. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Speedrunners Arena SMRAT 2021 tournament, the Rat Division. I'm your commentator tonight, or this morning, 00713. With me on tracking is Music75. We shall see how well he does. On Restream, we got Music75, the master of restreaming. On moderation, we had WJG 999. Make sure to give all those awesome people a follow. And most importantly, we have a round one matchup. On the left, we had number 18, Glove They Them, taking on the right, number 15, Bennergetic. Both of these runners are coming in 5-2 after the switch stage, so this should be a nice, evenly matchup. We also got ourselves a Music 75 seat, so anything crazy can happen. And we are about ready to get going. So this is the first matchup of the day. We have 4 matchups today. Match number 2 is going to be following this shortly after at 11:30. Then we have Vibrant Colors taking on Tommy Lee, 67 at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's a match 2 matchup. And then capping out the evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Nevdi taking on Magoo for their match 2 matchup. Hope everyone's ready. Looks like both our runners are ready. Gloves ready. Bennergetic's ready. Are you ready? Are you ready, chat? Shaq, you ready? Dice, you ready? I'm waving back. Do you see me? Do you see me waving? I'm waving to you, Dice. You see it? You see it? Okay, good. And last thing we want to have happen is a quote 287, right, Dice? The date has been dropped. Our runners are ready. They are just anticipating that timer hitting that 0 mark, that go mode. Let's go, everyone. What are your predictions today? Who's going to win? Will Glove upset Bennergetic, or will Bennergetic take the win? And they are off. Yeah. Looks like Glove got a nice white ship compared to Bennergetic's standard ship. Both runners are heading left. I've yet to see a runner go right. One day we'll have a runner go right. This is Super Metroid. It is the 3rd Metroid game in the Metroid series. It is randomizer. That means I'm going to be randomized. It's a tournament and it's accessible. So start off, both runners are doing this trick called Moonfall. Moonfall is not a logical trick in SMRAT, but it's something that runners are allowed to use because it makes them go faster. Yeah, so it's all about accessibility. That's what this tournament is all about. There are many different types of randomizers for Super Metroid. Some can be very hard and brutal, very not very friendly to new people, or maybe people that just want to play randomizers casually. So that's why SMRAT exists. It's mainly for people that want a nice casual Super Metroid randomizer without having to know any of the crazy tricks that are involved. So all you gotta know how to do is infinite bomb jump, which is probably one of the hardest tricks, tricks to know. A wall jump, which is probably another hard trick to know, and vertical shine sparks that don't use short charge. So that's all you need to know in order to beat these seeds. But in order to get ahead, you should know You should basically know how to do every single possible trick in the game, because the more tricks you know, the more weapons you have in your arsenal. For instance, I don't know how to Crystal Flask Lift. Therefore, I have to rely on things like ice and speed to get to Bot Wound, whereas others don't have to. So far, we just have ammunition. We have supers at Alpha. We have supers at the ceiling, which are not in logic, but we don't really care about that because they're just supers. And we got missiles. We're going to get some bomb sex music, just regular bombs. Best sprite is the Shack sprite. So there's only one location left for our runners to go, and that's going to be the BT location. BTs don't have either bombs or power bombs, because in order to escape BT, you need to have either bombs or power bombs. There's this trick called Alcatraz that people have developed to escape BT location, but Alcatraz is not a logical trick. Therefore, that's why we know that bombs or power bombs could be the only item there. So this logic of SMRAT's going to help guide our runners to where they need to go. Music hopes that they're regular bombs. Actually, I actually had a very horrible practice the other day where they were regular bombs, and power bombs were all the way down at a high jump location. And music is correct. What does music win for guessing the bombs? He probably did that on purpose. Did you, music? Did you set that there on purpose? Is this a plan, though? So runners are probably not happy to see that. Mainly because that's going to lock them out of various locations coming up, such as Aircoons, Mission Impossible, Waygate. It'll also lock them out of many locations at the top of Red Tower. I will be seeing a Bennergetic try to pull out that Alcatraz trick. Pulls it off first try. First try! And head down 230 missiles. It's going to be a slow check. A runner might want to opt out of this because of how slow it is. They might think, oh, my opponent's going to be going there, so if I skip it, I'm going to save a lot of time. And no, both runners are going 230. I always say check everything, because you never know what you'd find. Especially things that are in logic. Oh, this could have been a soup. It's just an E-tank, but you can never go wrong with some health. Then again, with the music seed, you probably expect the first E-tank to be as far away as possible. The next thing we might see is whether or not the runners decide to go to Gauntlet. Gauntlet is available out of logic, but it's a bit slow. It's pretty slow, and it's going to be dangerous for runners in the current situation. Having at least one power bomb pack would be decent to get through, and of course, Screw is optimal. And if you want Gauntlet to be in logic, you need to have at least Screw attack. And some form of up logic to get there. You'll be seeing our runners doing wall jumping, but wall jumping is not available. The only up logic are bombs, space jump, or speed booster, and Bennergetic gets it on first try. Nice. And both runners are planning on heading to Gauntlet. Interesting play. As I said, this is a slow check. I myself probably would skip out on it. Many other runners probably would skip out on it. This could pay off for our runners, possibly. Now, one thing you don't want to do is make the accidental mistake of going to landside PBs, because you can't check that item until you have power bombs. So far, both runners are basically going toe for toe, foot for foot. I know. What about the brave women, Shaq Tool? We got one right here. Got one here going through Gauntlet. And both, well, so far Bennergetic making it look seamless. Picking up the first trash can. Get your trash cans out, everyone. Show me your trash. without power bombs, you got to time that bomb that platform at the very bottom, or those tiles at the very bottom, because if you don't bomb them correctly, then they'll respawn. Meaning you can't get through. Or if you bomb them with a bad timing, then that means you're going to have to take some acid damage. And last thing you want is to take acid damage. Bennergetic already up to the hardest part, especially with just bombs. And he makes it look flawless. And it looks like Glove managed to get through with minimum damage. A little bit less compared to Bennergetic. Both runners picked up that trash can. And what's at the back? We have Space Jump! Space Jump at the back of Gauntlet. So there's only 2 up logic items to get back here. Either bombs. Well, actually, we do have bombs. The bombs are the up logic to get back here. Glove better be careful, and we definitely want Glove to survive this. It's going to be a hard final section because there are spikes that can murder. And there's also the acid. We'll probably see Glove try to do wall jump. Don't hit the spikes, don't hit the spikes. No! Glove, no. See whether or not he decides to go through. We'll see whether or not they decide to go through again. At this point, Glove might just abandon Gauntlet because of how slow it is, which is going to be very devastating for Glove. Oh, Glove is going to go through again. Glove really wants to see what that item is. A good play, but it's definitely going to slow Glove up. I didn't see what Bennergetic found. I think he found an E-Tank at Terminator. So sad for Glove. Bennergetic's thrown into the mock ball room. There's only 1 item available here, which are just supers, but runners have found a way to speed past those gates without needing speed booster. So what they found back here are out of logic until the runner finds speed booster. So far it's just health and ammo. And more ammo. I'm sleepy too, Shaq. I woke up like an hour ago. Let's see. So where do we think that the power bombs are going to be? It is quite possible that power bombs could be as deep as whatchamacallit, dude. Who's the dude down there? As deep as Croc. Croc could have the first power bombs of the seed. That's if there's power bombs. That's true, Shaq. That is true. If you wanted, I could go take a nap for a little bit and come back. Looks like Glove has a decent amount of health right now. And without any power bombs, Bennergetic don't have to skip out on the egg coons. That are 3 items that he's going to be missing out on. 3 items that could possibly be decent. Glove falling into the acid. Luckily, Glove has more health and makes it through this time. Going to be happy to see the E-Tank and especially the space jump. Right now, Bennergetic with a command and lead, and we got a wave beam. Wave beam's going to put the wave gate into logic, but we can't get to wave gate because Music hid the power bombs. That's some decent damage right there. And also, we'll put Croc into logic if the runners find Varia's suit. So let's go Varia. Let's go Varia, people. Bennergetic heading over to check Spore Spawn. There's not that many items left to check anyway because lack of power bombs. And just super missiles. Now there is one more item that the runners did miss. It's the item underneath Old Mother Brain that became available with either bombs, power bombs, or screw attack. But it's such a horrible check. It's such an out of the way check that it makes sense that the runner skipped it. Not to mention there wouldn't really be any reason to go down because you can't go through can't do the meme route without power bombs, so it's a big time sink. Still just ammo and trash can number 2. Get your trash cans in chat. We got 2 of them now. 2 for the price of 1. And that's that. So right now we are skipping 3 items at Edcoon, 1 at Mission Impossible, and 1 at the Wave Gate. That are 5 items. 5 items that our runners might have to come back for. And more missiles. Bennergetic picking them up. Glove has made their way into the mock ball room. Just find the ammo as well. Gotta catch up. I know if I were Glove, I'd feel very behind. I feel behind because A, of the death that was taken at Gauntlet, and B, because what if my opponent didn't go to Gauntlet? Sure, there was space jump back there, which is beneficial, but if my opponent did not go through Gauntlet, they would have a very sizable lead, maybe even further ahead than this. Bennergetic trying to go up Red Tower. This is actually a very bad play by Bennergetic. I learned this the other day, but there is only one item that Bennergetic can get up here, and those aren't power bombs. He's don't have to go to the landing site. So right now, Wave Beam does put the bottom of Red Tower in logic, so all items at the bottom are going to be in logic. So if I were you people, I would definitely gone down. More items available to pick up. So there really isn't much left. We'll either see Power Bombs shortly or Varia Suit. Or maybe Speed Booster. I think Speed Booster can also open up some logical stuff. Bennergetic into the Vileplumes. No! And we got Alpha PBs. What a gamble by Bennergetic. What a gamble. Remember, if these weren't power bombs, then Bennergetic would be locked up here, and he would have had to go up to the ship, back up to the landing site, and then have to make its way all the way back down through Green Brinstar again. So what a lucky find for Bennergetic. Unsure if Glove will make the same play. If Glove goes down, though, I don't think that those are the logical power bombs, in my opinion. Because you need either ice or space jump to get up there, and we don't have ice, and space jump's not in logic. So the next logical item is definitely going to be at the bottom of Red Tower, which should also be power bombs or Varia Suit. Or possibly, I'm not really kind of being lazy today, but I'm also thinking Speed Booster could be another logical item for progression. Bennergetic making its way up, maybe checking the land site, as well as heading over to take on Space Elephant. Glove is opting out of missiles, probably definitely feeling behind. Probably wanted to minimize extra checks. Bennergetic opting out of heading to the landing site. Sees missiles at the moat, so maybe he's not doing Red Ship? Or maybe he now wants to check the landing site, or at least fill up before heading to the landing site. Glove going down, so we shall see what Glove finds down here. Will you see those power bombs? Bennergetic having to take the slow route through these speed blocks. Well, actually, not speed blocks, but usually you use speed to get through them. Glove going to Spacer. Spacer's got more missiles. So it's trying to So now it's curious as to where Bennergetic's going to go. Remember, there are 5 items over in Green Brinstar and Green and Pink Brinstar that were skipped. There's also Old Mother Brain. The item behind Morphin Ball is also in logic. And more power bombs. Bennergetic happy to see those, especially without Ice Beam. Glove down, making their way over to Trade. Trade is in logic for the bombs, as well as the wave beam. And still no power bombs. Now imagine if those were power bombs, because those blocks, so that'd be a bit of a tease. They'll continue making their way over to Trade. So as I said, very few items left. And the item that Glove might need could be at Old Mother Brain. That's another thing. Which is where Bennergetic's heading right now. I'm assuming Bennergetic's gonna be going down to Old Mother Brain, checking rest of Blue Brinstar, and then doing a Brinstar cleanup. With a seed like this, oh, by the way, we got a great quick kill. It was so quick that we didn't even see it on Glove's side. With a seed like this, it kind of messes with your routing, because now you have to decide, do you go back for these checks, or do you just keep on pressing forward? We got our first boss down for Glove. Bennergetic is doing some cleanup. Glove passing up Federation Force dude. So let's see, what does Glove have left to check? He has 3 items at a high jump and 1 in the E-tank location. So 4 locations left. Luckily, there really isn't any other place that Glove can go except for Red Tower, so that'll definitely benefit them. Bennergetic. Oh, that's going to be bad. That is very, very, very bad for Glove. Interesting, Bennergetic skipped the item in the ceiling, which were supers. Last thing you want to do is skip supers in a seed. Going up to Bennergetic, heading up to Billy Mays. This item is only in logic with either space or gravity. Space jump currently is not in logic since it's at the back of Gauntlet. And as I was going to say, this is very, very bad for Glove, because a very soon drone puts Glove even further down. And as I said, those power bombs to be as deep as Croc, and Croc is in logic with the wave beam. And still not finding power bombs. Music! This is a music seed for sure. Typical music seed. Now maybe Glove might get lucky and find some power bombs, or to be a little power bomb seed. Yeah, power bombs are down here. It'd be good. There are a lot of checks that power bombs can be at. I don't think anything's even locked by power bombs. And Bennergetic finds Screw Attack right behind Morphin Ball. Still not in logic, because we haven't found logical. We have not found logical power bombs yet. The only thing that right now that will put will put power bombs in logic is if Music finds Ice Beam or power bombs. So the first power bombs were found up in Red Tower. And the only way to get up Red Tower is either Ice Beam or Space Jump. Space Jump is locked by the Screw Attack, which is also locked by power bombs. And we got High Jump at the Ice Beam location. Not in logic without speed, but I don't think that really matters too much. Yeah, so either ice or space. So right now, Ice Beam is the thing that's going to be put in the top of Red Tower into logic. Oh, and Glove misses the bot ball. There was actually a race the other day on one of the other channels where a runner was struggling to get out of that room without having any form of bombs. So. And without having ice either. Bennergetic is going to Wave Gate, using the wave beam to get through instead of super missiles. Just find ammo, more missiles. Music, you might find ice. Glove is doing the Phoenix check. Sadly, Phoenix check only had missiles. So with the way things are going, Glove will definitely find some sort of logical item, which will either be Ice Beam or the power bombs. And it's gonna be sad if it's the Ice Beam. Imagine if the first power bombs are the ones for Red Tower. Or a crazy C. We should do the C to J Chalk to do 100% in logic. Bennergetic continuing his Brinstar cleanup hasn't found anything significant. More ammo for Glove. Maybe Music rolled one of those hard Cs and forgot to set SMRAT logic. At least the doors aren't randomized. Right, Music? Glove making their way up to Speed Booster Room. We'll find 2 items up this way. Then we'll most likely make their way down to Wave Beam. Or not Wave. Yeah, it is called Wave Beam. What am I thinking? Just click the correct sentence and the randomize button. That's what I do too. We got a Spacer, so that's gonna be some more damage for Glove if they find a Charge Beam. And just missiles. Oh, will Glove be making their way down to Croc? We see a Croc today. Did Glove check? Yeah, Glove did check top left of Bald Mountain. Yeah, he did. Yeah, they did. So nothing was there. 2 items left before Croc. 2 items left before Croc. This is big. Just missiles. And so Bennergetic basically halts ice, so that puts the top of Red Tower into logic. And that's where the first power bombs are going to be. Oh, that's bad. That's bad if there's no power bombs down at Croc. Bennergetic over at X-Ray and finding just E-Tank. So Bennergetic struck out with a Brinstar cleanup. Probably feeling a bit behind there. So this is gonna be very bad. Very bad if there's nothing down at Croc for Glove. And then Glove will have to make their way up to Red Tower, which probably is actually might not be as bad as you think. Because after finding power bombs, there really isn't any other place that Glove can go. And after finding power bombs at the top of Red Tower, that allowed Glove to go to Red Ship right away. Though Glove could also be forced back to Brinstar cleanup. Bennergetic making his way over to Crade. And poor Croc. All Croc wants to do is just chill down here, bothering absolutely no one. And then Glove decides to just push Croc right into the acid. So mean. So mean. By the way, all items should be in logic now. Ice Beam got us power bombs. which got us the screw attack, which got us space jump. The only thing that's not logic are the high jump boots, which are locked by speed. So there is a high chance that Gravity Suit is going to be at Red Ship. Only a couple items left for Glove to check. Unsure about Bennergetic skill set. Maybe Bennergetic will consider doing a suitless lower Norfair. Coming up. Just supers for Glove. And we already know that that there's nothing behind Crate, just missiles. Key location is going to be the Crate E tank. Coming up. So I wonder if Glove knows where to go next after finishing up down here. My question for chat is, this is something I probably don't truly know, is are these items down here in the grapple beam location in logic with just bombs? Do bombs put them in logic, or would runners need some other form of item to get up to the missiles and to grapple? Sadly, Glove striking out yet again in the hunt for power bombs. It is a very nice CB Jones. I'll give you one guess as to who rolled it. Yep, screw space arm logic. Oh, Glove is giving some love to those Trocine missiles. This is definitely. I would definitely feel irritated with this seed. Now Glove has to think of where did Glove not check? Hopefully Glove remembers that they didn't check Red Tower. So also Mer Brain, and the only place that Glove can actually go is Red Tower. So hopefully Red Tower is a place to be, and Glove will get the power bombs that they've been looking for the whole time. Luckily, a lot of ammo. Glove is near ammo drone mode with the ice beam. Just needs maybe one or two more super packs. I would think that too, Zeb, because there really isn't anywhere else for Glove to check. Without having gravity suit, the only other place is Red Ship. Unless the Glove does decide to attempt the Brinstar cleanup. Don't forget, Glove took a death very early on. Both Glove and Bennergetic decided to do Gauntlet with just regular bombs and one E-tank. Bennergetic was successful. Glove died at the very end. Glove managed to evade the acid at the very end, but just wall jumped right up into the spikes, and that was the kill shot. But Glove didn't want to have any of that. Glove said, I'm going to try this again. I'm going to get those items. And Glove went through again and got the space jump at the very back, which has been quite useful for Glove. Yeah, up to Red Tower. We'll probably see some happiness missiles once Glove reaches the top of Red Tower. There's only two items left that Glove can actually check, which are going to be Alpha PBs and Old Mother Brain. So one of them has to have the power bombs, and we know which one are the power bombs. Right there! There you go, Glove. So far, only 2 power bombs the entire seed. Showing some missiles of happiness. And nice deep boost by Glove. Yeah, so far the seed has been quite brutal. And Glove is abandoning the top of Red Tower. You think Glove's heading back to Brinstar now? Doesn't even decide to check the other item in Red Tower, which is a bit weird as well, because you're right there anyway at Red Tower. Might as well check it for the very least. So this will probably definitely put Glove behind even more. I am unsure as to where Glove is planning on going. We see Glove checking X-ray, and there's nothing at Norfair for Glove to check, unless the Glove wants to make the run down to Lower Norfair with the current build. I decided to pick up the E-Tank at X-ray. So if I were both runners, I'd probably be feeling behind. I would feel behind if I was both runners because, of course, Glove died. It took forever to find the power bombs. And as for Bennergetic made the correct route to get the power bombs, but Bennergetic did do Brinstar cleanup, so he might feel behind because of the Brinstar cleanup. But with the power bomb issue is a wild card. I believe that there are power bombs at the land site, which are locked by power bombs. And Glove making their way back up to the top of Red Tower. Interesting play because don't forget that X-ray location is not in logic in Glove's eyes. So going X-ray was sort of a bad play. It was a bit time consuming. Maybe it could have paid out. Maybe I'm thinking maybe it could have paid out. I think Glove should have at least checked this item, this beta PB item first before leaving, and now making their way up back to the landing site. So I think best bet for Glove would be to definitely go to Red Ship, which is where Gravity Suit is going to be. Because I don't think Gravity Suit can be anywhere else right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the only location where there are items. Bennergetic also taking down Croc. Bennergetic has decided to check Croc as well, hoping to find Gravity Suit there. Bennergetic is pretty good with logic. Bennergetic usually likes to follow logic most of the time. Sometimes goes off the beaten track, as we saw at the start of the match. Glove, I also believe, is pretty good at logic. Find more power bombs. We see more missiles of happiness. Waterway doesn't really have anything useful for the runners. What could Waterway have? Charge beam? Plasma? Yeah, Quantum Super should have plasma. Could have gravity. Ice beam is in logic, so just need to find speed booster. Looks like Glove is going to be making the trip to Red Ship. Of course, in Glove's eyes, they either have 50-50 shot going Red Ship or going back to Brinstar Cleanup. Brinstar Cleanup has 5 items in logic. Let's see what's at the maze. Hopefully it was something useful. Let's see. Brinstar Cleanup has 5 items. 5. There's your item behind Old Mother Brain. That's 6. Underneath, behind Morphin Balls, 7. So right now Glove's sticking around 7 items that are just junk. Yep, Glove skipped Brinstar. Bennergetic did the Brinstar cleanup. Glove did not. So Glove is actually sitting much better right now compared to Bennergetic. And we see that Bennergetic does not have high jump because high jump was at uh, high jump was at the ice beam location. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Zeb making the crucial point. Gravity could also be a crumble shaft if speed is found. We'll find the third power bomb pack of the seed. So apparently there's more than two. I guess. That means the seed beats out on WJG's seed from the other night, which I heard only had two power bombs. And Bennergetic seems to be abandoning Norfair as well. Not many places left for Bennergetic to go. Did Bennergetic get Ice Beam? I could have sworn Bennergetic got Ice Beam. Ah. So we need to get Ice Beam tracked for Bennergetic. And Bennergetic is also going to begin his high jump boots. It was probably see what's at Crumble Shaft. Glove is taking out Space Elephant. Space Elephant is an elephant that flies in space and is a ghostly nature. Nintendo Power says use supers on Space Elephant, but that is a lie. Never, ever, ever use supers on Space Elephant because Space Elephant does this. And it's quite mean. So the only time you want to use supers is at the very end of the fight, which is after putting 19 missiles into Phantoon. And it's just missiles at the Crumble Shaft. I would have expected Bennergetic to have gone down to Lower Norfair first, possibly before checking these items. Another shooter within twice beam. I agree with that. But with full beam combo, I probably would just do the ice beam on. And down goes Space Elephant for Glove. Glove is leading in the boss ranking and is probably in the lead as well. We know Launch is going to be here in Red Ship, whether it's going to be a suit or speed booster. And since Glove is already here, Glove has that advantage, especially with Phantoon down. And Bennergetic could potentially do the Lava Dive for Lower Norfair. Does have high jump, which makes it significantly easier than without high jump. Still a bit tricky for some runners. Glove making their way over to right side supers, which will have right side gravity suit. So probably see Glove just abandon this place and make their way back down the climb. Not the climb, back down Red Tower. Now imagine if Bennergetic had gone to the wreck ship instead of doing Brinstar cleanup. That is go mode. Bennergetic, or not Bennergetic. Actually, yeah. So both runners have enough ammo to take on Mother Brain. Gloves in what situation is a little bit harsher. I think all Glove needs is just one more super pack to feel comfortable. I know it's very unfortunate for Ben. Bennergetic with like a command lead for the entire race. First person to find the power bombs. Did not die in Gauntlet. Sadly, it's just Bennergetic's routing. That's the only thing that hurt him. It's not really his fault because going back to Brinstar was a logical play. It was rational. That's what happens in crazy seats like this. That's what happens. Anything can happen. At least Bennergetic will have a better lower Norfair compared to Glove because of the screw booster. Whereas Glove is going to have to rely on evasion tricks as well as ammo to hopefully survive lower Norfair. And Jared checking in left side, spooky missiles, picking up the power bombs. Both runners don't really need any more power bombs. With Ice Beam, 10 is more than enough. 5 is even more than enough right now, but the way that the seed is going, probably want as many power bombs as possible. And down goes Glove. So had Bennergetic gone up to, let's say Bennergetic went to Red Ship, he probably would have full cleared it, most likely. Actually, no, maybe not, because Bennergetic would probably understand that Gravity Suit is suit locked, therefore he wouldn't have wouldn't have downloaded for a suit up there. On Glove, Glove has skipped the Phoenix item, which you know are missiles, because both runners checked it. Bennergetic taking out a Space Elephant. Getting I forgot what the first round was, but the second round looks like a mid. Bennergetic using Doppler. Looks like way things going, probably be a 3-round for Bennergetic. And Glove has opted out of refilling before lower Norfair. Always a good idea to refill before lower Norfair if you're in the ammo situation. Oh, and bad placement, powerbomb placement by Glove. I had to put down another powerbomb. It's always better to farm before going to lower Norfair because it's quicker, more efficient. Glove does have a decent amount of supers, but remember, Glove's going to be using at least 30 of them for Ridley. And we'll probably need to use some supers as well to get the worst room in the game, as well as probably some of the key hunter rooms. And those key hunters, I think they take at least 6 supers. Bennergetic gonna be happy to see his right side gravity suit. Glove will have some slow pillars coming up because of the lack of speed booster or screw attack. Doing pretty good so far. And now we're going to see ammo being burned here in the worst of the game. Glove is really burning through some supers, making some misses there, more misses. Don't forget, these pirates are weak to regular missiles. So my recommendation is always use the regular missiles first because you're not going to really use them for anything else. Obviously, Glove is down to only 36 supers after all this, and Glove's going to use at least 30 of them in the upcoming boss fight. Bennergetic has also opted to not full clear Red Ship, and is making his way back down to probably where Glove is right now, which is lower Norfair. I haven't seen Speed Booster yet. There is a good chance that Speed Booster can be down here in lower Norfair, because lower Norfair is in logic with all the item checks. Both runners do have a decent amount of health. I think they picked up both of the trash cans. Hopefully, never go wrong with trash cans, right? Glove is opting out of checking PB's a shame, probably because they feel so far behind. Maybe that's a possibility. It is a shame that Bennergetic did not find anything when he did the Brinstar cleanup. Bennergetic broke the glass. Recently I really haven't seen the need for it. I don't know if it's truly faster, but I do know that you can soft lock if you break the glass incorrectly. Glove is thrown in to take down Ridley with 31 supers. Ridley takes 30 supers to kill, so one miss is going to be big. 6 missiles equals 1 super. Just be aware of that. Glove does have enough ammo, probably is comfortable enough. Oh, there's a miss. So can't miss any more supers, so we'll have to use either missiles or power bombs. Ridley is a master of Podolin. 5-time Zebus champion at Podolin. Trying to be a 6-time world champ. We do know that Samus is quite jealous of that championship, which is why she's always out to kill Ridley. And Ridley is dead. Ridley has exploded. And Glove does decide to opt to check the back of Ridley. And it's just an E-Tank. So right now, both runners are ammo go mode. Bennergetic much more comfortable than Glove. Glove is going to have a very tight motor brain fight if they decide not to pick up any more ammo along the way. I think without refills, Glove probably has maybe 14 missiles to spare against Mother Brain, and that's only if Glove decides not to. Glove decides not to like open up doors and going back to refill missiles. And Glove still decided not to check those PBs of shame. It's really not that bad of a check, if you think about it. 2 supers left for Glove. Probably will have to refill for the upcoming Botwoon and Dragon fight. Glove has no way to take on Botwoon or Dragon right now. Well, no alternative ways. Alternative way for Botwoon to be charged, but no charge yet. And for Dragon, there's grapple strats, charge strats, and speed strats. But neither runner has these items yet, so ammo it is. Fire Fleece has been skipped by Glove. Bennergetic making their way down to Ridley. Screw Tab making things much easier for Bennergetic. Glove is doing quite well with navigating Lower Norfair, finding just missiles, opts out of them. Those missiles could have been a little bit more, would have given Bennergetic a little bit better of a buffer. It's going to be checking the room over here, the Red Key Hunter room. And does not pick up the supers. Feeling very confident with this ammo situation. Glove in a very dangerous room. These Key Hunters do 50 units of damage, and Glove makes it look flawless. Good job, Glove. Glove with a very commanding lead. The only thing that hurt Glove right now is if they get soft locked at Mother Brain due to ammo situation. So a quick recap. This seed was, let's say, a bad seed. A brutal seed. It's a typical Mujik seed. We expect no less from Mujik. So no power bombs early on. We only had regular bombs. Therefore, a lot of items in Brinstar were skipped due to lack of power bombs. The first logical possible power bombs were at Red Tower. We see Glove doing a clip through. Oh, just barely makes it through. Clip it through Frog Speedway with help of Spazer and Wave Beam. Glove almost got themselves a soft lock there, which could have been devastating. I've learned to save before doing that trick. I've learned that. So but definitely helped Glove get out of there quicker. Yeah, back to the recap. So first power bombs were at Alpha PBs, which was a very risky play that Bennergetic made and paid off because had there not been power bombs up at Alpha PBs, Bennergetic would have had to have gone up to the landing site and probably would have gone to check Old Mother Brain and then had to go through Brinstar all over again and check nothing along the way. But the first power bombs were at Alpha PBs, the first accessible power bombs, and those were put in logic by Ice Beam, which was at the Waybeam location, which is basically where Glove went. Glove went down and kept on going down because Glove found Varia Suit and then found Ice Beam. So it was so last location for Glove. We'll be seeing Glove farm up here because actually no, Glove's gonna be doing a snail clip, which can also lead into soft lock. Bennergetic has taken down Ridley, so eventually Bennergetic will begin back to Ridley. I'm unsure why Glove. What is Glove looking for? Is Glove looking for charge? Because we know that Glove stripped down the supers earlier. Glove is farming up for Bot Wound because Bot Wound takes at least 10 supers. But yeah, I'm unsure why Glove was checking the aqueduct items. If Glove wasn't going to begin the item at the supers at the Key Hunter room, then it doesn't really make sense for Glove to continue checking things. Don't forget, without grapple, speed, or charge, the runners will have to use ammo to kill both Bot Wound and Dragon. And Dragon takes, I think, 20 supers. More power bombs! Yeah! That's our 4th power bomb pack. And even more power bombs! 5 power bomb packs. So all the power bomb packs were locked by power bombs, with the exception of the first power bombs. I bet both runners are going to have some words to speak with music after this. We're going to see a nice flip by Glove, probably followed by Bennergetic. This is not a logical way to get to Bot Wound. You need Speed Booster to get to Bot Wound. So Speed Booster could be at the top of Red Ship, or it'd probably be somewhere down the Lower Norfair. I see at least 2 misses by Glove. Remember, 10 supers kills Bot Wound here. That's 3 misses. 4 misses. And Glove did not save. And I think that's Bot Wound dead. Dead Bot Wound. And we got our trash can number 3. Get those trash cans in chat. We got 3 of them now. So Glove has a lead, though that lead has greatly diminished because Glove had to farm up ammo while Bennergetic did not. So Screw Attack definitely benefited Bennergetic a lot, not having to worry about using ammo throughout Lower Norfair. So this is kind of tight. Both runners will most likely have to farm up ammo, which we see Glove doing right now. So far, Zeb doing a pretty good job concerning Bennergetic doing a pretty good job concerning ammo against Bot Wound. Taking off the Ice Beam again. I don't really see the point at this point. You kind of want to just leave it on for the rest of the race because you don't need it. It does look like Bennergetic caught up, but Bennergetic still has to go through this little slow pathway and farm up ammo. Remember, 20 supers to kill Draydon up ahead. So the time that Bennergetic made up is going to be lost here during the farm. I didn't see it was that precious, but by the looks spot, but because Glove skipped it, it's probably nothing useful. I still feel like Glove could use one more ammo pack. The final reserve tank, we found the final trash can, so that's all trash cans. That is amazing. That is amazing. We got all trash cans in the seed. By the way, don't go anywhere. You might think that the races are over after this, but no. Following this race, we have match 2 between Glove and Bennergetic. We shall see what happens in that race. We'll see if there's a possible match number 3. Glove is getting a very nice damage onto Draydon here. Draydon near death already. Using power bombs to kill off the little gooeys. Grab and Glove and grab. That'll definitely slow them down. And Bennergetic has made it into the Draydon fight. So now it's definitely a closer race. We'll see how quickly Bennergetic takes the Kate down Draydon, but that is the final boss. The final boss for Glove. So no G3 in this match. No G3 at all. Without any refills, I believe 4065 gives Glove 14 missiles to spare, so it's like 4 supers. But if Glove decides to shoot the doors and then refill, that'll give them even more ammo. Oh, and come on, Bennergetic, let's see that race. I was like wondering why is Glove's screen all black, but oh, and Bennergetic gets grouped and grabbed as well. That probably would have been the kill shot for Bennergetic. Opting to use missiles. I think Bennergetic's like just made 1 super away. Does not use power bombs. Power bombs would have been useful to kill those goopy things. Bennergetic takes down Draydon. This is a very close race for both of our runners. Bennergetic. Glove making their way down the sand pits. Only really possible way to go without speed booster. Yeah, so no G3 today. Or no G3 yet. So both runners getting gooped, slowing them down. I think had Bennergetic not gotten gooped there and was able to kill Draydon in the final round, he'd be slightly closer to Glove. This is the race. Both runners also don't have Ice Beam on, so they'll both have the menu coming up. Both runners will also have to stop at the ship to refill. As I said, don't forget, match 2 is going to follow this match right afterwards, so don't go anywhere, anyone. Don't go anywhere. And then we have more matches later on today. We have Vibrant Colors taking on Tommy Lee at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And capping out the evening, we have Nevdi taking on Magoo at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's being commentated by Zed316, who's in chat right now. We see a fish kill. Did Glove kill the fish? Bennergetic let the fish live. No. So how far back do you think Bennergetic is? What do you all think? Luckily both runners have high health, so won't have to waste a lot of time getting their E-tanks refilled at the ship. I'm sure Glove is going to feel very like feel very ecstatic after if they get the win here because because Glove had that early death as I mentioned and took forever to find the power bombs. 45 seconds behind. So it could all come down to Mother Brain. Mother Brain still don't have Ice Beam on. Glove put an Ice Beam on now. And we'll probably see Bennergetic do the same exact thing as well as taking off the screw attack in order to Ice Clip. And I had no idea how to turn off that noise. Hey, Glove don't do Metroid 1. Also, don't forget this, people. We have randomness here, so Glove's gonna be using super missiles. There could be a chance that the Metroids decide not to drop supers. Glove down to 30, back to 64 supers, down to 63. So Glove goes into the baby skip with only 63, back to 65, so not too bad. But if Glove was only at the 63, that could have also messed up their plans. And Glove is at the baby skip, damaging down. If you want damage down to reduce the amount of time to deal with this baby. Bennergetic has more than enough, way more than enough ammo with all those missiles and super missiles. Glove's the one that we have to watch out for. Don't get stuck. Don't grab. And Bennergetic is going to be doing his baby skip as well. 35-second time difference. So Glove might ammo the doors and then come back and refill. So that could eat up some of that 35 seconds. Sadly, without screw attack, Bennergetic's not going to damage down as quickly as he should, and he also has an extra E-tank to worry about. Glove just opts out of opening the doors first, so this is definitely very tight for Glove. They're going to have to be basically have precision ammo use in order to not get soft locked. And Glove also uses a super door on the Ghidorah. I would recommend using missiles on that door because it takes 3 missiles. And we're going to see Ice Cliff. First try by Glove. Good job, Glove. Bennergetic opens up the door with a super, which doesn't really do too much. And Glove is at Mother Brain 1. Mother Brain 1 takes 6 projectiles to break open the glass. Could be any projectile, but missiles are the best. And then 3,000 damage, as well as 12 projectile hits. So in order to get 3,000 damage, you do 3 missiles plus 9 supers, and that is 3,000 damage plus 12 hits. And let's see how much ammo Bennergetic need, or not Bennergetic, Glove. How many spares did Glove have going into Brain number 2? 2 supers, so 2 super misses for Glove. I don't think Glove has missed anything yet. Already up to catch-up phase. Still no misses. I think this is Glove's match. And that's it. That should be it. Unless there's something bad really happens to Glove, Glove will be taking match number 1 against Bennergetic. And what a race. What a race, people. Who expected this? Who expected Glove to win this after all the shenanigans? Remember, this seed was brought to you by Music, so if you want seeds exactly like this, go to Music. Music will generate them just for you. Don't forget to follow our runners. Follow both Bennergetic and Glove They Them. They are two awesome peeps. I always enjoy visiting them and chatting them. So make sure to check them out. Check out our restreamer, Music75, Master C Generation. Also check out Music75, our tracker, Master of C Generation. And check out 00713, Master of Raging. We also got WJG999, Master of Modding. Check all these peeps out. Also, don't forget, don't go anywhere because match 2 is coming up shortly after this. And Glove's going to be moving on to Mud Rain number 3. Number 3. Technically number 4 if you count Mud Rain from the first game. Sadly, no stand-up due to no charge beam. So let's see. So we didn't see charge, we didn't see plasma, sprint ball, or speed booster. So where do you think these items can be? Where do you think they are? Never checked them top of Red Ship. We never saw everything at Lower North Fair. I think that there were still many items skipped in Meridia. Bennergetic is doing the slower strats against Motherbrain here. Since Bennergetic is so far back from Motherbrain, those beams are on the screen longer, causing slowdown. I think it's also lowering the DPS abilities. I think it would have been better. I think it's more optimal to be like right on top of Motherbrain's head to get the damage. Speed of strat, grapple at Fireflies? Interesting. That would have been interesting if Ice Beam wasn't accessible. Glove is making their escape. I wouldn't put it past Music to have those items there. Both runners don't have to do the climb again due to lack of speed booster. And Glove is doing a nice climb there. Bennergetic is catching up. Will we see the animals being saved? No. And Glove is going to be the first to make it to the ship, taking first place with 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 12 seconds. Bennergetic making his way up the climb. And will we see the animal saved? No. And that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Bennergetic almost to the ship. Almost to the ship. And gets into the ship. Finishes in second place with 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 55 seconds. So less than a minute difference. Wow. What a race. What a race by these two runners. What a horrible seed. I'm sure everyone in chat enjoyed it. I doubt our runners enjoyed it, but that's that.
Hey, how's it going?
Love! Did you expect to win that?
God, no. Yeah, I do so love Music Seeds.
Oh yeah, Music seats are the best, right?
Yeah, like, I'm thinking, because it's like, okay, you get to Red Tower. If I go down, you got 2 items at Crade, you got all of High Jump Boots. You go up, you literally get access to 1 item.
And if that aren't power bombs, then you had to go back up to the land site and route through Brinstar again.
Yeah, like there's under no circumstances should you ever be going up Red Tower there.
I actually made that mistake the other day when I was doing practice seed.
Yeah,
So I
like
learned.
yeah, there's not even a place to save before that, so you can't save scum it.
Yeah, Bennergetic actually did go up and found those power bombs,
Really?
and he did the Brinstar cleanup.
Hmm.
So your round actually worked out for the best because both of you basically cleaned up all of Norfair, and then you went up, you found those power bombs, and you went to Red Ship right away, as opposed to going for the cleanup.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I had already done Gauntlet. Like, I guess I
Twice.
could have done Retro
Twice.
Brand. Yeah, twice. Don't remind me. That was so bad too. Like, Bomb Gauntlet isn't even that bad, honestly, without high jump boots.
And you made it to the end. It's just you jumped a bit too high and hit the spikes.
Yeah, I mean that's the most dangerous part. Those spikes deal 60, but oh my god, that was. Yeah, I like when I died doing Bomb Gauntlet, I was like, all right, that's GG.
And
yeah, I'm thankful I pulled out the W.
I'm amazed you actually decided to go back to the Gauntlet after that. What made you decide to go through it again?
You know, part of it was immature, like, you know, I want to prove myself, but part of it was thinking, okay, I don't have power bombs unless power bombs are at Terminator, then Bennergetic will not know what's at the back of Gauntlet, and I will. And I thought that was worth it.
You both basically went the same routes until Red Tower.
Oh, we both did Bomb Gauntlet?
Yeah. See, Speed
Alright.
Booster is at a sand pit.
Yeah, that's gross. Charge was what, like beach?
Charge was up at the beach. Plasma was at Plasma.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't remember the last time where I've had a seed where I've been like, okay, I'm in go mode, I just need gravity and power bombs.
Oh yeah, what also made you decide to go to X-Ray instead of checking that second item at Red Tower?
Stupidity. That was me having harder logic in my head, being like, all right, you know, there are more locations in Lower Norfair for me to find gravity. You can't find gravity in Lower Norfair in SMRAT. Yeah, I was like, you know, I'll just find gravity in Lower Norfair, it'll be fine.
It's possible.
And yeah, by the time I was in X-Ray, I realized my mistake. So I was like, okay, you know, better to just cost my, like, at that point, I ran through the logic in my head. I was like, okay, either Wrecked Ship or Retro Bryn has gravity.
It's actually interesting that you didn't decide to go to Retro Bryn after checking X-Ray. Because the door was right there as you were heading back up.
Yeah, it might have made more sense to do that. I was more thinking, like, alright, I can do it on the way down.
That's true.
I think routing it in either way is probably fine. Like, if you route it in beforehand, then you might get away with skipping top of Wrecked Ship. But you also risk gravity being in a location like it was today.
That's true. And I basically called that whole seed. Like at the very start, we were expecting bombs to be right away. We figured that it's going to be late power bombs. I was expecting you to find both Varia and Ice Beam down in Norfair to force you back up to Red Tower.
Yeah. Yeah, I am gonna, just to like help get the second race underway, I'm gonna dip out now, just take a quick break and then get ready for the next one.
Alright, thanks for chatting with us, Glove. Good luck in round 2.
Thanks,
two.
have a good one. Yeah, game 2. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a good one.
That was Glove Day then. Don't forget to give them a follow. We also have Bennergetic. Bennergetic didn't chat with us just yet. He'll be chatting with us later, so follow him as well. And don't go anywhere. I'm assuming in 10 minutes we'll be having race number 2 on this channel. So until next time, one more run. Say it with me, people. One more run. I have been 00713 for speedrunners with Music75, WJG999, and Love They Them, and Bennergetic. So see you shortly.